If you haven't had the opportunity to watch the 2014 film Wild, stop listening now. Major spoilers. A chronicle of one woman's 1,100-mile solo hike undertaken as a way to recover from a recent catastrophe. Wild stars Reese Witherspoon, Gabby Hoffman, Laura Dern, but it really focuses on Reese Witherspoon. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. It was entertaining. Do I recommend this to you guys to watch? Please save yourself, man. It's not worth it. It really isn't. It's if you ever watched that one movie about that one guy that was stuck on the island. Yeah, Tom Hanks' Castaway. That's what this movie was. If you ever watched that one movie, I think it was like 127 Hours, with that one guy called James Franco who was like trapped on the rock, that's what this movie is. If you ever watched that one movie with those koala bear looking things, and there's some people fighting against another group of people, like, you know, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. That's what this movie is. It'll keep you on the edge of your seat, though, because there are some moments where she's walking and just not paying attention, just kind of reminiscing in the past, and she runs into snakes and coyotes, you know, different stuff that, you know, could have the potential to, you know, injure her. And, you know, you'll definitely scream at the screen. You'll be like, hey, man, what are you doing? Wake up. Or, hey, watch out. You know, Reese Witherspoon, what are you doing? You know, and you'll try to, you know, reason with her, even though she, you know, she's not hearing you. I like the aspect of how, you know, she had a major incident inside of her life where her mother passed away. And the way that she was dealing with it at first, you know, was really taking her life down a very, very dangerous path. And she was able to turn it around after she went on this 1,100-mile solo hike. It's kind of inspiring, probably for women. Maybe some guys can take something out of this also. It was kind of cool, the flashbacks. I really like that. So anyway, her dangerous path that she was on is like, her mother passed away, and she would have, you know, sex with anybody that she ran into. She was a waitress at one point. She had sex with two guys. That sex led into her using drugs. That drugs led into more sex, and etc. It was kind of like a really vicious cycle that she was in. And then she broke out of it. She was able to meet some very interesting characters, some dangerous on the trail. I believe that she almost got raped, or she would have got raped. I guess she had the rape factor was pretty high on this one scene. Because, you know, when you're on the trail, you're out there in the middle of nowhere all alone. And, you know, there are no rules. You know, it's pretty much whoever you run into, they're all strangers and you don't know anything about them. And she ran into two guys and they were like, you know, you got some water there. You gonna share that water? I like the way you look. I like the way that your body's shaped. And then she was just trying to, you know, kind of like tell them, you know, nicely, like, you know, leave me alone. And then they took that as kind of like a threat. And anyway, I think they kind of threw that in there, you know. They kind of threw that in there just to kind of waken up, you know, the crowd or the audience. Because I was getting kind of bored at that point. One thing I thought was kind of cool is that as you're going on the trail and you're hiking on the trail, you can send yourself certain packages to the next, you know, pit stop or rest stop, next area. It was really, really cool, man. I really like that aspect. I was thinking, you know, I might look this up and see if this is actually a real trail that you can hike. And take the journey myself, you know, when I'm about 50 years old. You know, I guess, you know, 50, you know, you're close to death. You're like thinking to yourself, well, I need to scratch some stuff off my bucket list. I'll probably add it on there. Chances that I'll do it, slim to none. But anyway, man, rating on the actual movie itself, I gotta give it 6 out of 10 stars. I thought it was kind of... I didn't think it was all that, man. And I think that Reese Witherspoon, I think the reason why she won the award for this one is obviously because she got nude, man. That's the only thing, man. Take it any way you want. That's just what I believe. The movie wasn't hot like everybody thinks it is. It wasn't that good. I've seen Reese Witherspoon act way better than that inside of Cruel Intentions, and she didn't get any sort of award, you know, for that. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here, man. I got some more reviews coming up later on. Comment, like, subscribe, and please don't share this video because it's really boring. We're out of here.